how did you decide who would do what when Smule acquired Push? That's a great question. And that's actually evolved over time. So in our first year after the acquisition, there was a mutual decision to basically let the Kush team operate as an independent business unit inside Smule. And the rationale for that was that it would, transitioning teams always takes time. And Smule is also a startup. Smule was actually relatively small at the time. So Smule was 35 people. And Kush was at the time around 7 people. And so, we felt that if we if we made too many changes to who is doing what on the team and tried to fully integrate the teams right off the bat, that the Kush team would lose momentum. We had a lot of good momentum going on the apps that we were developing, and we felt that it was important for us to keep our momentum going, and at the same time for Smule to keep its momentum going in order for us to grow and kind of meet the goals that we had set out for ourselves. So what we decided is that Kush would get its own budget and essentially operate as a separate business unit. And so I was general manager at Smule of the Kush business unit. And for the first year, we basically viewed Smule as a resource for certain services. And so we started using, for example, the finance services that Smule's finance department offered. We started to use a lot of the marketing services. Some of the engineering work was shared, so there were certain code bases that could kind of be shared back and forth. We did that, but we made all of our decisions on which apps we were going to launch, or how to improve, which products we wanted to improve, how did we want to approach our marketing. Those were all made still independently by the Kush business. At the end of the first year, so that first year went really well. We launched, Smule's first product on the Android platform. So we launched Sonify on Android, and that did very well. And we created a new app called AutoWrap, which turns speech into rap, and we launched it on both iOS and Android. And that launch also went really well. So we had a successful year. And at the end of the year, we decided to integrate the teams more fully. And so at that point in time, I took over as chief product officer of Smule, and my co-founder Parag became chief scientist at Smule, and we created kind of a research team for him to manage. And that was basically based on everything that we've learned and we had learned about each other, that Kush and Smule had learned about each other over the year. And I think that first year was really, really important because it allowed us to get to know each other. It allowed us to, get comfortable with the fact that we were now part of another organization, and it also just, also helped both sides learn what each side's strengths and weaknesses were. And so we went into the actual full integration with much more knowledge and trust and a good relationship.